We have just witnessed the Battle of the Titans. This has to be the best. Um, yeah, it has to be the best game of the season. It takes over the Thunder versus San Antonio Spurs game for sure. So the San Antonio Spurs successfully defeat the Golden State Warriors in an epic showdown. They defend their undefeated home streak. Now goes to 44 and 30. Yeah, 44 overall and 34 to 35 wins this season. I know they right now tied um, the original longest home winning streak with the Chicago Bulls 99, 95, 96, which was broken by the Golden State Warriors, who had 50. So, congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs. Um, they go on a 30, now it's like 34, 35 now. Winning streak of this season, not this season and the season before. So, just to let you all know that there was an epic. This was very epic. Of course, I have to mention that Golden State Warriors did not have their two key players, Bogut and Andre Iguodala, especially on Iggy, Andre Iguodala, because they got worked. Golden State Warriors on defensively because the San Antonio Spurs defense showed up. Danny Green, I'm gonna give you your props, bro, because I know I've been down on you for quite a while, but you played heavy defense on Stephen Curry, and he was not even guarding that much on Klay Thompson. He was guarding Stephen Curry, and he was holding him down, big time, holding him down. Um, Stephen Curry only made one 3-pointer out of 12 shots, which is not normal Stephen Curry. So, big ups to Danny Green. Bigs up to Kawhi Leonard, who played heavy defense too. Um, they shut down the Splash Brothers. If you can shut down the Splash Brothers, watch this team collapse real quick. Because can you rely on everyone else to be a constant provider for scoring, like Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes, which they weren't this game. It was pretty much a back and forth game. But the defense of the San Antonio Spurs kept it up, and I like how they made it hard for Stephen Curry to get any space whatsoever. They did the same thing that Dellavedova of the Cavaliers did in the finals at the beginning, where he made absolutely sure that Stephen Curry does not get the ball. They did their hardest to make sure he does not get the ball. Even if he got the ball, they double team him. They just pretty much will not let this guy breathe. They will not let this guy breathe. He will not get any space whatsoever. And all the tricks that he had with him dribbling up to the to the line, 3 point line, where he's trying to stagger you so he can open space from, that did not work. Pick and rolls did not work. Um, it also exposes Stephen Curry in some way, because for there were several instances, several opportunities where Stephen Curry could have drived to the rim, but for some reason he has been hesitant to do so. I hope he can answer that, because if teams discover that he will not go to the baseline, he is by far the best shooter. However, is he the best driver? Is he the best slasher? Does he go to the rim enough? Is he like a Derrick Rose that just goes in like that? I think that's kind of funny. He's like the opposite of Derrick Rose. Um, Derrick Rose is not often a great shooter, but he is a phenomenal slasher. Stephen Curry is a great shooter, all-time shooter, but he's not a great slasher, and he does not do that enough. Hopefully, he can answer that because eventually, sooner or later, you're gonna go on a cold streak from the shooting part, shooting from three or any perimeter shooting. You're gonna need to go down into the paint to make some scores because eventually someone is gonna stop you, which they did, and there was no answer for Stephen Curry to do. Um, so So let me get into the stats. So it was 87 San Antonio Spurs versus 79 Golden State Warriors. Brandon Rush filling in into the starting lineup. He had 10 points. He shot well. For instance, Harrison Barnes, he was in foul trouble for the most part of this game. He had 8 points, 3 out of 10 in shooting. 11 points from Draymond Green, 8 assists, 9 rebounds. 15 points from Klay Thompson, 7 out of 20 overall. He only made 1 3-pointer, so they guarded him well. So once again, Danny Green, I'm going to give you your props. The boy, you shut them down. Kawhi Leonard, you're that bad boy. You shut these two down. Stephen Curry shot 4 out of 18. He only had 14 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 out of 12 shooting for the 3-point range. So, dang. And nothing much from the bench. The Golden State Warriors shot 37% overall from the field, 25% from the 3-point range. So that is phenomenally crazy for the Golden State Warriors to shoot under 30. 25%, that's crazy. They did not turn over the ball so much. 10 turnovers, which was the problem for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest problem actually, because the first half they turned the ball over a lot. It helped kept the Golden State Warriors into the game for the longest. But the San Antonio Spurs defense showed up when it needed, especially guard play. Guard play is winning. So let's look at the San Antonio Spurs. Kawhi Leonard, 18 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 block shots. This guy was a phenomenal guy. LaMarcus Aldridge leading the team in scoring with 26 points, 13 rebounds. They refer to him a lot. He's having a good March, a very good March. D-Lau, Boris D-Lau filling in for Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan coming off the bench. D-Lau had 14 points, 8 rebounds, a block shot. They relied on him into the paint. Pretty much, he was posted up a lot, which is very surprising. But of course, he was being guarded by Harrison Barnes, even though they're sort of the same height, but D-Lau is more bulkier. So he pretty much was backing him down hard. Draymond Green didn't have a good shooting night, but Danny Green, 10 points, but his defense was phenomenal. Tony Parker only had 6 points, 6 assists, and nothing much from the bench. So it's pretty much mostly from the starters. The San Antonio Spurs shot 41% overall from the field, 38% from the 3-point range, 83 from the free throws, 17 turnovers. Like I said, that was pretty much the biggest issue of the night for the San Antonio Spurs, which kept the Golden State Warriors in the game as long as they have. Hopefully they can clear up on that, which the San Antonio Spurs in no way are known for turning the ball over. So this is just one of those incidents that they kept turning the ball over. So that's pretty much it. This was a phenomenal game, and plus they have one more game to go in this series. Golden State Warriors will face the San Antonio Spurs at San Antonio again. So we don't know. It's going to probably be even a bigger game than that. So that's it for me. Probably the last video of the night. So I bid you guys farewell. This was the Battle of the Titans. It was just phenomenal, people. Just phenomenal. For those who saw it, you probably say the same thing. It was phenomenal. So leave your comments below what you think about this game. What did the Golden State Warriors do wrong? What the Spurs did right? Anything? So until then, peace out and good night.